Honestly, I still can't believe it happened. On September 14th of 2018, I was able to scratch my way into top 500 in Overwatch. Not an arcade game mode like we have done in the past, but the actual competitive Overwatch game mode, top 500. Okay, so really, talking about top 500, it was my goal since season 1. I bought the game the day it came out and I was playing it with my brother. We were playing quick play, and eventually the competitive game mode came out like a month or two later, and I moved to that. And during season 1, I told myself I wanted to be a top 500 player, and I knew I could do it. This would be the first time I was willing to put time into a game to actually see what it's like to play at the top. And look, I talk about this on the channel all the time. I'm not some sort of fantastic prodigy. I don't consider myself good. I'm literally an average player that just decided to set goals, and slowly over time we were able to hit them. So now when it comes to trying to hold top 500, trying to secure a spot so I'm on an official leaderboard for the end of the season, I don't really care that much about that. I understand how much time and dedication to the game it's going to take, more than I'm already playing right now, in order to be one of those types of players. In order to be one of those types of players, you're gonna be playing 8 hours a day. You're very much selling all of your time to bettering yourself as a player, and I like making the videos instead. I feel incredibly satisfied with everything I've been able to get out of Overwatch, and I think I even mentioned it probably a month or two ago in one of my videos. I was talking about how I had even lost my desire to hit top 500 once I hit Grandmasters. And I think I backed that claim up. I was talking about, well, there are top 500s in like every single Grandmaster game I play. So in a way, it kind of felt like I already was top 500. I was playing with them, I was communicating with them, and I kind of felt like one of them, even though technically not. So I had lost my desire to actually be one myself. Honestly, I feel like I had a really good start to the season. So I've been in 4200 SR a couple of other times, but I didn't have 50 games played yet to get top 500, but this time I did. Some weeks when you're playing Overwatch, matches just don't go your way. It's not really a big deal. It's just part of the life of the ladder. Let's just put it this way. The past week or two, games were just going my way. I actually added Anna to my player pool. She's someone that I've been playing a lot lately and having fun with, and it also has to do a little bit with I don't have the confidence built to be challenging these 4,600 players yet, as I'm really only hitting 42 and barely getting close to 43 at times. For me, I found Anna to be a somewhat safe pick where I know I can hit my shots because I've been playing hit scan and aim like heroes for years now. Anna was a comfort pick for me, and games went my way. Time and time again, the seasons I end up climbing the farthest is when I'm solo queuing. This season, it just so happens that none of my friends seemed to be on and playing when I was playing. I ended up solo queuing every single game so far this season. On my main account, I have not duoed or whatevered with anyone. It's all been solo, and that seems to have constantly been the best way to go. I don't know what it is about duo queuing or trio queuing. Games feel so much harder. So if you're maybe curious about what the culture is like when you're playing amongst these just crazy high ranked players, you know, you're going from like 44 to 4,600 players, you're playing them in your matches. And honestly, the answer is the games didn't feel any different than when I was 4,000. The only time these games start to feel kind of intense is when the lobby, and these aren't happening that often, is when the lobby is like a 4,400 plus lobby. That's when I feel a little out of place. It's been a lot of fun being on this journey to you guys, as the phrase I like to coin a lot is, my channel is pretty much a documentary of how to go from being an average player to a above average player, and I guess we've kind of completed that journey. So if we can get some claps in the comments down below, I guess this is kind of like a celebration. We actually did it. The documentary is over, and I feel like now this is kind of feeling like the end of The Office. This was a really long project. This is this is years of work I put into making this channel and doing everything, and it all started really with my love of the game and the desire to try to prove to myself that I was able to make it to the top. And the documentary is over, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But just because the documentary is over doesn't exactly mean that these videos are. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. You see, I'd 100% be ready to stop playing Overwatch and stop making these videos if I wasn't still having fun. But it's just, the truth is I am still having fun, and it seems to be when I'm wanting to play games. And just opening up here, I used to be a big Call of Duty player back in the day. That was like my favorite go-to game. When I try to go back to that nowadays and go to play your team death matches and dominations, it's not as satisfying. And honestly, when I start to play other games, I'm comparing it to how much fun I was having in Overwatch. Nothing is really standing up to Overwatch for me so far. Overwatch is still where I'm having a lot of fun, and that's where I'm gonna be focusing all my attention for the foreseeable future. So you guys 100% are still gonna be getting Overwatch videos on my channel. But Call of Duty Blackout though, I've been playing that with a few friends, and that's actually a lot of fun. One of the important things to take away from this video is that whenever you stand like this, you look like such a douchebag. I'm looking at the camera, there's a wall here, and when you stand like this, man, you look so unlikable. The most important thing I would like you to take away from this video is that if you set a goal, it doesn't matter who you are, you should realize that your goals are 100% achievable. Now I know it sounds like I'm about to get into some like Ty Lopez type of rant. We're gonna go on about how successful you can be. You just gotta read more books. The truth is, and this is something that you can relate to everything that you see that you want, whether it's having a YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers and getting a stupid plaque on the wall, getting Grandmaster and Overwatch. If you're the type of person that is willing to drive your whole life around achieving whatever thing you want, who in the hell, that's the first time we cursed on the channel, is going to stop you? I couldn't even count the number of parties and outings and even dates with the girlfriend back in high school. How many times I turned that stuff down to work on YouTube videos. Even my sleep schedule, I turned that down too. Getting about 5 to 6, sometimes less, hours of sleep a night, trying to make connections on YouTube, talking to people that were in the business, focusing on how to record and learning all of the different problems that are always going on and how to fix them when it comes to different audio equipment stuff. And I'm coming with someone, I had no money back then trying to start all this, and so trying to learn everything the hard way, it was absolutely, you sacrifice so much if you want something. And if you are consistent with your sacrifices and you are pushing yourself, there is literally no reason that you can't hit whatever thing you want. I was grinding Overwatch for an entire year before I even started doing the Overwatch videos on YouTube. And that whole time, it's pretty much the same thing. It is slowly learning over time, having goals, trying to hit them, researching, learning. It is so much learning. And when it comes to Overwatch, how things work, it's like, the ultimate combos and just all the stupid little stuff. Learning that over time, and you slowly are rising up through the ranks. And then there's YouTube, learning about how to use Photoshop and actually make media that looks good, and learning to be a very harsh critic on the stuff you're putting out and not to leave any stone unturned in the production process. It is all connected by one thing, and that is your ability to make sacrifices, to do what you love. And I guess I can let you guys in on something. The same day, actually just a few hours before Top 500 came out, just a few hours, we made contact with Blizzard officially. They like the content. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
You're covered.
Trisha right side, still. Someone right. Sorry, let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, sleeping. You my charger?
She's still low, she's still low.
Lock it in.
Don't play safe.
God, that nano was so
I've tried her
unlucky.
again.
It
No.
was literally a split second before she died.
Guys, can you hear me?
The Zarya got nanoed. When she was
Yeah,
at like 1
I know,
HP.
so just.
That sucks.